It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in my Canada-themed city, and today we are working on the first high-density development in this city. I think it's time that we grow our population, and it's going to be a pretty cool stream. I've been planning this out for a while, so let's jump to the game and have some fun. Couple of other things. It is Friday. So yeah, Friday night stream. I hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. Not only is it Friday, not only is it the start of the weekend, it's St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, you know, normally I would wear green, but I have a green screen behind me, so if I wore green, I would just like disappear. You wouldn't see it anyway, so I'm not wearing green, unfortunately. But yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Hello to everybody in chat. I see V5's in chat, Greg's in chat, Liam is in chat. Hello to everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day. You know what I don't like about St. Patrick's Day? Is I don't like the pinching thing. You know, like there's a thing where if you don't wear green, people can come up and like pinch you, and I don't understand what that comes from, but it's always really bothered me. I don't want people pinching me. Like random people pinching me, that's very disturbing. Let's not do the pinching here today. V5 says, pinching thing, question mark? Yeah, the pinching thing. I mean, that's a thing on St. Patrick's Day, where if you're not wearing green, people will come and pinch you. Have you not heard of that? Is that not, do they not do that in Canada? Liam says, I'm pinching everyone. No, this is a pinching-free zone. Greg says pinching was small thefts. Okay, so I've had a little bit of an issue with the city. 2 mods went broke today, and I think it's just 2 mod creators who stopped supporting their mods, and so other modders are taking over them. And it's Adaptive Networks and the Load Order mod, which are 2 mods that I use, and so there's a new version of it that I just have to switch to the new version. I did that before the stream, but unfortunately, we put down a bunch of my roads using Adaptive Networks. And I don't know if you remember this, because this was early on, when we were first doing the Main Street build of the city. Let's just zoom in here. Do you remember when we were doing this? And we used these special settings on the road to put brick sidewalks and trees on the sides of the street, and we used you know, the mod to do that. Well, so obviously I had to switch out the mod to the new version, and so all of that work we did goes away, and I don't know if the new version will actually let me put it back, so I think I'm just gonna have to work on it off stream to see if I can get it back, because I loved the look. I mean, this Main Street looked so beautiful with like the brick sidewalks and the trees. So I definitely need to put those back if I can. And you can see I have this like weird glitching. This is easy enough to fix. If you're having this in your city, you just click on the thing with node controller and it will reset the nodes. So we just have to run through here and just reset these. So that is not too much of a problem. Okay, that's reset. Don't see any issues over here. There were some issues over here, I think. Yeah, see, there's an issue here. Okay, that got reset. That's reset. That's good. Okay, so I think our nodes are fixed. But yeah, yeah, I don't even remember what we did to change these roads. I think we used to have the adaptive networks thing would pop up here. I think it was one of the options that was up here. And I know you can like change it through this menu. Like here you can do the trees. But it's not letting me upgrade to this type. So I don't know. I'll have to run through here and see if I can figure out how to put those back. V5 says, this is the first time I've heard of the pinching thing. Maybe it's an American thing. Claude says, I put my Ireland shirt on. Liam says, no pinching for Claude. Liam says, just use the vanilla roads. Problem solved. V5 says, for an Irish flair, we can put come out. Wait, what? Sellings in chat. Hi. Says, have you ever built a private school or private school campus? Because there's a lot of these in different cities, including Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's not a bad idea. You could do like a private school. We had a specific private boarding school in the autumn-themed city we were doing. But I haven't put one in here yet. But actually, what I want to focus on is this area over here. We've kind of started working on this zone in the last stream where we built this amazing complex here. You know what? This power line's bugging me. We're going to start by lowering this down. This looks a little strange that it is so tall. So I'm going to lower that down. But yeah, we have this amazing like timeshare complex. I love the little park over here. It's looking pretty cool. But yeah, I think we should develop this area over here. Now, when we look at, let's look at our map of Banff. Let me pull it up here. So this is our map. And I've talked about this a lot. So over here, this is the big park with the 2 baseball diamonds right here. And this is the area that I want to work on. And I keep saying, like, this is such quality land. Why does nobody build on this land? So here's what I'm saying. I think a rich American land developer has moved to Canada and is looking at this town of Banff and saying, you know what? We need to build on this land. I'm going to Americanize this city. And I'm sure there'd be some pushback from the Banff people or whatever. But I would throw my money around and say, let's build up a little neighborhood here. It's just a small little plot. Just let the American in. Let the American take over this small piece of land, and we'll build a cool community. And it's right next to this really cool park here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Nice American developer coming in, throwing some money around, and we are going to build down here. We've already built the Fresco grocery store, which is the start of a beautiful neighborhood. So let's continue on. We're going to delete these trees. And I think what we'll do is just extend this road on out here. Claude says, American? Liam says, let the U.S. take over Canada. All right, so I'm going to extend this road out here. Just have this like a straight road down to the end. Just like that, just behind Fresco. You know what? I don't think I'm going to connect these up, but people can drive around the edge here. But what I am going to do is we're going to use some nice wide roads across here because I want to like embed parking along these roads. And so we're going to use our special parking lot roads for this. Where are the parking lot roads? Oh, it's this one. Oh, let's use this one. Okay. So this has parking alongside the road at a 60 to 90 degree angle, and it has grass on the side. Grass and trees, I think. So what I imagine we can do is run it out kind of like this. So run it on that side. We'll run it down on this side. And then I'll leave a little bit of space. We'll do another one down there. And so these will just give these little areas of parking, and we can build on the side of these roads. Yeah, look at these cool like trees, and you got this nice grass. So let's adjust these so that these are actually the same distance here. Actually, we'll extend this one a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my 60-degree angle parking lot. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's put in some handicapped spaces first. No, not that one. Where is this one? This is the one I want. So if I zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put these on the edges here, just so that we have a little bit of handicapped spots. We'll do the same thing. Oh no, let's just continue on down. Okay, so that's handicapped spot. Where is the 60-degree, 90-degree thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, so put that on the edge, and then is there room for a little bit more? I think there is. Perfect. Okay, so that looks great. Now let's do it again over here. Perfect. And then we got a long stretch of road right over here. Here we might put a couple of these. All right, so that is perfect. So just some like really lovely parking lot streets that we can build some nice high density buildings against. Yeah, I'm really liking this. All right, now I think I also don't want to leave this all really rough like this. I think I want it a little bit more built up. Yeah, let's see what we can do here to build this up. Liam says Zach just lost his Canadian viewers. No! Canadian viewers, you need to stick around. Greg says, V5 stopped commenting, so I guess you're right, or he doesn't care. Liam says, where's the like spike? If you like American builds in Canada, hit that like button. Yeah, let's do a like spike. If you're on board with high density buildings in Banff, go ahead and hit that like button in 3, 2, 1. Like spike. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Selling says, I found on Steam Workshop a Costco store. It's a new asset. It was just posted not long ago. I do not know when it was exactly posted. You can place straight parking lots on the angle parking lots. What is he building? I lost the connection. Liam says he's building an American takeover of Canada. Greg says the Americanization of Canada. I would be very interested in this Costco store asset because I don't have one. Yeah, so Selying, if you can post that Costco store in Discord, I'll take a look at it because that sounds very interesting. Okay, so we're talking about this edge here. I feel like if we were going to do a nice development, maybe we would cover that up. Or maybe we'll keep it natural. I don't know. We're just going to see what we can find here. Okay, so these are from the Bridges and Piers Content Creator Pack. And it's these nice key walls. Although I like this one too. Let's try these ones. It's facing the wrong direction. Okay, we're going to try... Oh, look up to Anarchy. I'm going to put that in like that. Then we'll kind of go along this way. Over to here. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks pretty nice. Now, we're going to have to flip this around because this is facing the wrong direction, which is why it's glitching like that. So let's use our tool here. What is the flipping one? Invert segment. Boom. Okay, so that's flipped. Okay, we need to raise it up a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this to the same height as this road here. So let's go ahead and use our Move It tool. So we're going to grab this, set it to the same height as this guy, and just kind of run through these nodes and try to match them up. So that will be the same height as that. This one will be the same height as that. Yeah, there isn't too many nodes, so this shouldn't be too much of a hassle. That's the same height as that. And this is the same height as that guy. Nice. So it's pretty nicely lined up. Now, do I need to adjust this at all? I don't think so. It has like a little space here. Maybe this could be a little bit closer to this road, although I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to leave it just like that. Maybe this could drop down just a touch. Now, these have little lights on them, which I like. I think I'm going to leave the lights, but I think what would make more sense is if there was actually a path here that people could walk on. What is this? What do we have here? Spider-Man is in Banff? I think Spider-Man wants to move into my new Americanized area. I think this is a good sign. Larry James is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. V5 says, strangely, Canadians tend to have no problem with high-density urban areas. We have less in the way of vast areas of suburbs than the U.S. does. Selying says, the new Costco store is based on the Calgary location. I've been testing it out. Yeah, I want to know what asset this is. Selying says, I was wondering if you can place straight parking lots on an angled parking lot road. Yeah, you can. You can do that. I think it looks a little bit funny, but you can do that. Claude says, I swear to Bling Bong. Why is Spider-Man here dead? Because he heard about my new neighborhood and he wants to be part of it. All right, let's connect just a little pathway up to these roads. We're just going to use the standard pathway so that everything connects. Oh, actually, we need this menu. Or, you know what? Let's use the dirt path. That did nothing. Did that not? Oh, it's connected up to there. Okay, hold up. I'm going to delete this. We're going to do this again. Gravel pathway. We're going to turn off all snap twos. Because I just want like a path from there to like here. Like that. Yeah, so it's all nice and connected. And then we'll do another one. Like that. Yeah, nice connection. And then we'll have another little one like right over here. So everything has good connection. Now I did see a little bit of glitching over here. I think it depends on how you look at the angle. No, I don't see it now. Okay, well, so we'll leave it like that. I think that looks good. Now, for buildings, we need some higher density buildings. And I've downloaded a bunch of buildings that I think will just be perfect in this area. V5 says, as long as it's Americanized, the area does not have the U.S. healthcare system. Greg says, you know, the area on the real map might actually be a flood zone. I would imagine the Bow River floods in the spring. That might be true. We'll need to dam up that river. That will be step number 2. Liam says, Spider-Man swinging from building to high-density building. V5 says, Greg, yeah, that is a floodplain. Larry says, when do they start putting Marvel characters in this game? It's a mod, Larry. V5 says, hey, if it's only Americans moving in, no big deal. Selling says, there's really cool cartoon citizen assets on the Steam Workshop. Greg says, just give them a paddle. They'll be fine. Liam says, U.S. healthcare is great. Just don't get sick. Selling says, did you ever use the loading bay prop pack? No, I don't think I've downloaded it. But the props that I was looking at is these ones. They're by this content creator named Jorge Puerta. And there are all there's all these buildings with named J. They're like JP buildings. His name is Jorge Puerta, and he has a lot of these. A lot of these are like mid-density kind of buildings, and they're just beautiful. And I was like, that would be perfect for this area. See, they're not too big, but they're definitely higher density than we've used in this area before. So I'm just going to select some of these and put them down. And look at these buildings. I mean, look at like the bushes and stuff that are around them. Oh, it is beautiful. This one is a little bit bigger. That is a little bit too tall, I think. I don't want to go too crazy. Let's put that guy in there. Ooh, that one looks nice. Yeah, it's like every single one of these assets by this guy they're just beautiful. Oh, look at this one. Another winner of an asset. Gorgeous. And what a great view to have right over the park. Right over you got the river, you got the historic bridge in the distance. I think this would be a highly attractive little area. Okay, what does this building look like? Yeah, so that's kind of nice. I'm going to go with this. Tulip Residence. Oh, is this one we just used? No, this one's a little bit different. This was a little bit smaller. Oh, and of course, we have this cool building right here. We put this in the other day. REI Co-op. I love this building, but this is also going to fit in really well with this area. Okay, these are kind of smaller apartments. These are nice too. There's some more stores. You know what? This looks like it kind of matches with these ones. Maybe I'll put that together. Those kind of look like they... Oh man, they match up exactly. Oh, that looks like it's all one building now. Oh, look at how there's like tables and stuff at on the roof. That is cool. Okay, so these ones are a little bit smaller, and that would be nice as we kind of go out this direction to do a little bit smaller ones. But let's see what else we got. Yeah, these are a little bit smaller. Oh, here's another kind of bigger one. Maybe we keep like some bigger, taller buildings over this way. This one actually has a helipad on the roof. That's kind of cool, too. Well, that's a nice little apartment building. Oh, that's what we just put in. What is this? Oh, that's a cool looking one. Oh my goodness, there's so many options. Now this one, that is too big. that's going a bit much. We can save this one for later. Oh my goodness, this one's huge too. Yeah, some of these are really big. We'll have to... Oh my goodness. We'll have to save those for some other time. Oh, some of these kind of are... I think they're supposed to go together. What is this one? Oh, that is a gorgeous looking building. Look at that. Gorgeous. I think that's more of like an office building. But, you know, we could put an office building down here. That's not bad. It could actually be... This could actually be our first office jobs in this city. So that is a good... I think that's a good call. I also like that building. Oh, that's a gorgeous skyscraper. Ooh, look at this one. Maybe we stick this one right in the corner here. Oh, that looks so good. I am loving these buildings. This guy, this content creator should get his own content creator pack. I swear. Like, just if he had like a content creator pack with all these buildings, wouldn't that be... I mean, he deserves it, I think. Claude says, this is fancy, but where do the poor people live? Greg says, in the basement. No, we have a trailer park, Claude. I think Claude missed that stream. But yeah, we have a trailer park on the other side of the railroad tracks. So here's the railroad tracks that run through the town. And then on this side of the railroad tracks, we have a Walmart. And then around the Walmart, we have this trailer park, which I still think would be a great place to live because it's like right by this beautiful river with these wonderful docks. But yeah, this is the poor side of town. So we already kind of worked on this area, but right now we're focused on this more wealthy district. But you can already kind of see, like, doesn't that look cool next to the park? You got the park, you got the vacation homes all up here, you have the timeshares over here, you have your cable car up the mountainside up here, and then this growing high density district all up in here. Now, I need another really great building for right here. So let's keep looking. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's big. That is a big one. Oh, that's gigantic too. No, I don't need anything that big. Okay, I think that's all of them. Why isn't it showing all of these? Okay. Back to this guy's buildings. And we need one other building. That is too big, but this one looks nice too. District Cultural Center. Yeah, it's just too big. Can we fit that one in here, though? Maybe we could fit it in here. It just it almost like perfectly fits in. What does that look like? Oh, there's no windows on this. That does look really cool, though. I like that look. Yeah, I really like the look of that. So we'll leave that here. Maybe there's like maybe this is like a little cultural center building. You know, these guys need their culture. V5 says, in real life, there's no place for poor people in Banff. The hotels have to offer housing to get anyone to work at the hotels. Banff is extremely expensive. Liam says, can we have a 10-story parking garage? We don't need a parking garage. I built all of this parking for all these people. Plus, there's parking in most of these. There's like little parking spots. V5 says, have we got faculty building to get university grades? Yeah, this is a college right here, V5. This creates college students for these buildings. Cloud says, thank you, Zach, for showing me this. The area looks good. I want to be poor in this city. V5 says, we got poor people, just not in Banff. Liam says, is this downtown? Question mark. And V5 says, no, this is not downtown. This is the floodplain district. Yeah, Liam, V5 is right. This is not downtown. Liam says, uptown? So it is Flood Town? The building with no windows is a prison. No, it's a cultural center, Liam. It's not a prison. It's functioning as a unique building, but I think we might change that, or we might keep it. I don't know. Okay, so over here, I'd like to fill this in with some smaller buildings. So we had a bunch of smaller apartment buildings, or, you know, we might put in some more like police stations and stuff. Let's do that, because this area would need its own like local police. So we're gonna have a little local police station right in here. We'll do a little local fire station, and I'm using the assets by the same asset creator. Oh, I could squeeze this in right in here. Oh, that is great. Could squeeze it in on either side. I think I would rather squeeze it in on this side. Yeah, let's squeeze it in right there. And then in terms of medical, how big is this medical one? Oh, we can put the medical in on the other side. Perfect. And what about crematorium? We could throw the crematorium in here, but I'd love to put a better building in right there. Let's put the crematorium in right here. I think that's a good spot for it. And then in terms of schools, I think there's a high school right over here, so that should be fine. But we do need an elementary school in this area. So I think we have a couple of different options. Here's a downtown elementary school. And maybe we put it down over here. I'd almost prefer to put it on this corner, though. What does this look like? This is supposed to be a downtown type elementary school. Oh, that looks fun. I do like this. I feel like it's facing the wrong direction, though. Let's switch this around. So it'll be facing this way. And then we'll have to run a road up the side here, which we can do. So we'll do a 1U pavement road. It'll just connect in right here and run straight up the side. Let's turn on all of our snapping. Just do something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Basketball court right out front. I like the cool designs on the rooftop too. It's kind of fun. Okay, let me make sure that I have the vehicles I want in all these service areas. So for this, I want the large ambulance. For this, I want the large fire truck. For the police station, we need the Alberta police coming out. And for the crematorium, right here, we'll need our luxury hearse. So let's take a closer look at all the service buildings. I've used these before in the city because they're from that same pack and they just look great. So this is the crematorium right there. This is the medical facility. You can see a little cross in the front. It's just snuck in really nicely right there. Here is the fire department. Right there. That fits in pretty nicely. And this is the police station. Right there. Oh, I got a little parking lot and stuff like that, which is cool. Let's figure out this spot, though. We need a really cool building for here, and maybe we'll reuse one of these ones. Like maybe this one would be nice. Let me just copy and paste this guy. And we'll spin him around. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like it. Perfect. All right, so let's go through. Oh, no, we need to fill this in. Greg says, the Jedi mind trick strikes again. Liam says, these are not the droids you're looking for. Greg says, JP has schools too, I believe. He probably does. I like this one, though. I think it fits in really nicely there. So what I wanted to do for here is I wanted to have kind of some smaller ones. And maybe we have another strip of road run right through here. Just to give a little back entryway, because the main ones will be hooked up to here. And you know what we should also do is have like a pathway. But we'll do that in a second. So let's go back up to the top here and see which ones I have not used. Yeah, so these ones are a little bit smaller. No, that one's too big. Is there a smaller one? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. These are like little smaller ones. So stick that one in there. This one is just a little bit too big. You can put that one in the corner. Oh, this is perfect. That's just a little bit too big. But here's another smaller option. Here's another smaller option. Oh, and this one is just a little bit too big. You know, we might be able to anarchy this guy in. I don't know. That's a little too big. I hate like trying to squeeze things in when they just don't really fit. So we're gonna say that's a no on that one. Got this. Oh, see, these are too big too. That is just a little bit too big. This one's perfect though. See, look at this. Sometimes you just need the right fit. Oh, and this one's nice too. Can I get one more in here? Not enough money? Oh my goodness, these are all super expensive. What? We started the stream at like $1 million. I've run through $1 million so far in this stream. Well, good thing we just ran out of spots we needed to fill up. There's one more that I think we could maybe get in, but we'll have to wait on that one. So far, it's looking nice, though. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect a pathway through here. Just making sure these are all connected up, so you can just like walk from there to the grocery store. I think people will really like that. And we might just connect a path here, too. From like there to there. So that's connected up. And we might also connect up a pathway here. Along the edge there. And should we connect up to here too? Yeah, we probably should. Just go up like that. And then they can walk over to there. All right, this looks good. So I think in a nice area like this, I think they would also put some nice trees in. So let's go ahead and look at our trees. I think maybe some like big chestnuts all in a line along here. Let's use the line tool so they're all nicely distanced from each other. That's the wrong kind. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Do something like that. And just to make it a little bit fancier, let's add in some shrubbery. Just to add in some stuff beneath these guys. Oh, I put in 2. I heard it. And so these are the high shrubbery, and then we're also going to put this lower shrubbery around here. And in addition to the lower, see, it's already looking really nice with all this different variety in here. There's also another option for shrubbery that I want to throw in here. And it's these little clusters of bushes. Yeah, these. It like makes it like look very like foresty because these are like ferns and stuff. So you can kind of throw them, like throw one there, and then I'll throw another one in down here. Another one right there. Maybe we'll throw 2 in right there. Just makes it a little bit more bushy and full, and there's some like colorful flowers mixed in there. I think we could also do like with like a signature tree right here. So let's put in our lovely jacaranda tree right there, just to give a nice little lovely pop of color. I'm also going to grab it and increase the size. Just to make it stand out. Yeah, that looks great. A gigantic jacaranda tree. That is looking good. And maybe we put another couple around here. Like maybe we could put a big one back there, and then maybe another one back in here. Maybe we'll do like 2 right there. And 1 more right on the corner there. Yeah. Just add some like little pops of color throughout here. I think that looks nice. And I don't want to overly fill this with bushes. I kind of like, I want the buildings to kind of really stand out because I think that's what this area is supposed to be about. V5 says each one of the buildings would have 80 to 100 units each, and each would need a parking space if you ever want renters or condo sales. Greg says he has an elementary school and a library. V5 says, I'm hoping libraries make more sense in City Skylines too. Greg says, me too. Liam says, Zach is poor. Yeah, we're out of money, guys. I can't build any more buildings, but there's still some stuff I need to work on here. V5 says, real estate development is expensive. You don't say. Selling says, what will the area have? I don't know what you're referring to. Liam says, Zach has to unpave roads to get the money. V5 says, Zach now needs a shrubbery. Soon he will be saying knee. Okay, so let's take a look and see what these buildings actually are. So I'm just going to click through these buildings. Here's a Rose condo, 50 households. This is perfect because these already have really good settings. This is a commercial, a high-density commercial store. I kind of want this to be mostly residential, although we do have commercial demand, so maybe I'll leave this commercial here. This is also commercial. This is functioning as a unique building. Yeah, we can leave it as a unique building. Why not? This is residential, 6 households, 18 households, 15 households, 10 households, 35. This is the police station. What? We don't need a police station. Shoot. Boom. That's going to go. But you know what we're going to do? This is the perfect spot to just copy this. So let's just grab this one and we're going to copy it and place it right there. It's like a double whammy. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so how many people does this have? 35 households, 35 households, that's great. 22 households, that is great. 46 households, 49 households. Oh, this is a pharmacy offices. No, I don't want a pharmacy offices working here. Although I did say we're going to put some office jobs. So how about we change this? So this is an office building with a lot of workers. This is a store. Now, let me leave those for now. This is 22 households. This is another office building with a bunch of workers. Oh, and this is a library. Oh, that is cool. I mean, I guess we could leave it a library. I really need more residential, though. I mean, the majority of this is residential, but we've really used a lot of we used a lot of land for this library. We used a lot of land for this unique building. But you know what? I don't care because it's such a cool looking neighborhood. I mean, I would love to live down here. I think that would be really cool. All right, let's let this run and see if people move in to this area and see if there's any problems or anything. And I have to get this money back. Hopefully this will generate a bunch of new taxes. Oh, let's also take parking off this main road. I want to force people to park in these parking lots. So let's go over to Traffic Manager. We're going to take parking off of these guys. We'll take parking off of these guys also. And the school is burning up. Of course it is. Parking off of this and off of this. Okay. Yeah, so everyone has to park in these parking lot roads. We already have a few parkers down here, which is good. I like seeing that. Oh, lots of people at the Freshco. That's great to see. Does this need to be a light? I don't think so. Let's turn the light off of this. So people just go in and out. There's no light on this. No light, no light, no light. Okay, perfect. So those don't have any traffic lights. Is there any traffic lights over here? I thought I saw a traffic light. Okay, there's one here. This makes sense to me. I don't feel like there would be one here, though. Let's take this one off. And there's one here. I think we could probably take this one off, too. It's not too busy over here. I think this might be my favorite town I've ever made in City Skylines. It's just so much fun. There's just so many cool... I mean, it's so small. We only have 9,000 people, but there's so many cool just like little neighborhoods and stuff around here. And I love this park. So, of course, we got our horses that are running around in the horse stables over here. Right on the edge of the park, we have... our baseball... Look at how busy it is. People running through, hanging out at the baseball diamonds. Got ourselves a little cafe here. We have our neighborhood gardens. And all these people just coming and hanging out. We have this amazing playground over here. And then across the bridge... we have this amazing part of the park. Look at how many people are hanging out in these gazebos. This is packed. Wow. And of course, this is packed. Everybody wants to look at the totem poles. Look at the people just like running into the park. Holy cow. Was this always a street light? I don't think this was a street light. Let's turn that one off. This one always was. I'm pretty sure this one always was. Yeah, but changing the nodes might have changed those as well. Okay, why is this guy abandoned here? Let's check that. This guy's abandoned because worker education was too low. Well, I just built a school, so this should be fine. So we'll reset that. All right, so we do have some people complaining that there's not enough workers. It's these big office buildings we just built. So that could be a problem. I mean, 220 workers, that is a lot of jobs. It's probably way more jobs than I had room for in the city. We do have 6% unemployment, so... and we do have way more highly educated workers than we do jobs in the city. So that should be fine. They should be able to fill those up pretty quickly. We do need a lot more uneducated workers for uneducated jobs, mostly over in the forestry area. Okay, let's take a look. I want to let this run a little bit to see how it's going. Let's take a look at the forestry area because we haven't been over here in a while. So this is the area that's probably suffering a little bit right now. And what we might need to do is just add in some more of these like low-end apartment buildings just to kind of increase the population on this side of town, because I'm sure this is where they need workers. So see, this has 67 out of 100 workers. This has 60 out of 100. 11 out of 12, 11 out of 12. 27 out of 33 workers, 64 out of 100. What about this one? 62 out of 95. Yeah, all of these guys are pretty low. I built these apartment buildings over here to... These were always meant to take care of that worker demand. But it doesn't seem like it was enough. The idea would be if these increased to higher levels, then there would be more people living in them. But they've never really increased, which I don't really understand. What do they need? Oh, it says they need more like fire and police and healthcare and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could add more of those services over here. I thought we would be fine. Oh, look, it's my little McDonald's. I forgot I built this over here. Something says amenities. Oh, yeah, we put in all the amenities over in the new area. They have everything. Police, fire, health, they got everything. Taco says, hey, yo, hey, man, welcome to the stream. Oh, look at how much money we're making. We're already up to 200K. That is awesome. Liam says, I'm going to go now. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Sleep well and get up early tomorrow for your work. That's awesome. Selling wants me to add Clifford the Big Red Dog to my city. I probably won't be doing that. But not a bad idea. I think we got Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is enough craziness for my citizens. Greg says, aren't you glad I brought JP to your attention? Yes, I am. So, yeah, we have to thank Greg for this because he's the one who recommended I use these buildings. And I recently just downloaded all these like a couple of weeks ago. So these are brand new buildings for me. And so, yeah, big thank you to Greg because... they work perfectly in here. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking, is if Banff ever wanted to develop their floodplain, they should do something like this. I think this is pretty sharp. And it seems to be working pretty nicely, although this says it doesn't have enough workers. But they already have 100 workers, so that is pretty good. Oh, it's saying that they don't have enough services, even though this guy's like right here. How is this not enough services? Yeah, all these people are saying they need more services. Maybe I don't have enough services in town in general. But I find that funny just because I have them all right here. Yeah. But anyway, I think that it's a really cool looking neighborhood, and I think it fits in nicely right there. One more thing I want to do. Let's check our bus routes, because we do have a bus route that runs around here, but I think I want to make sure there's a stop right here. Yeah, there is no stop here. So let's add one right there. So it's right by this and right by this entrance so people can just walk in. So there's a stop down here, and now there's a stop over here, and now there's a stop up here. So lots of stops in this area to allow people to get on and off the bus quickly and easily. I like that. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, the other thing I could do is squeeze in another little park in here. I mean, maybe they would like that. What's the land value looking like? Oh, the land value is starting to go up a little bit over here. That's good. So here and over here, that's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like because they have the big park right here, I don't really need to add in another little park. does this function as a park? No, I think this functions as a unique building. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So I think that's a pretty cool addition. All right, so what's next for this city? We need to work on this area here. This is all, in the real city, this is all developed out here. So I want to kind of mirror what the actual city did. We just haven't like finished out this expansion. But there's some very interesting things in the actual city. So we're going to talk about those in the next stream. But let me also just tell you the schedule a little bit. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I know I'm Zach Daily Games. I'm supposed to stream every day, but I just my normal stream time, I'm doing my business stream again, just like I did last week. I'm going to do that again because our economy is collapsing, and I just have to talk about it. So instead of my stream on this channel, on my business channel, I will be streaming at 10:30. And I might, if I have time, I might stream tomorrow night, but I'm not sure about that. So just hang tight. I might not be able to stream tomorrow. I'm going to see what I can do. Then Sunday we'll be back at our normal time, but we'll be playing Call of Duty again. I haven't played Call of Duty since I got sick and I was gone for a week. So we will get back into our Call of Duty World War II storyline, and I'm really excited to do that. And then we'll be back with City Skylines on Monday. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for another fun City Skylines stream. I really enjoyed this new area. Thank you to V5, thank you Greg, thank you Taco, thank you Selying, thank you Liam, thank you Claude, thank you everybody who stopped by the stream. Everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.